Never thought I'd live in Laguna Woods. Never thought of moving into the old folks' hood. My friends all laughed, told me it'd be a bummer. But now I'm living in an endless summer. Yeah, these are the tales from Laguna Woods. I'm telling tales from Laguna Woods. Yeah, life in Laguna Woods. I'm telling tales from Laguna Woods.
Welcome, everybody, to the first meeting of our new book club.
Why so formal, Lauren?
Yeah, I thought that this was just something for us to do when we got together.
I think it's a very good idea to start off on the right foot. So a little formality is good.
Well, I love catering this club. I get to make what I want to eat, and I get to eat it too. No complaints from the peanut gallery, Morgana.
When have I ever complained about your cooking, Jackie?
Oh, no, you only complained about my cooking every day for years.
Mom, you're an English cook. Need I say more?
Okay, let's take care of some housekeeping. Has everyone read the book, Moving Day?
Yes, I eventually got into it.
Once I got the ball rolling, I just sped through it. I really liked it, Lauren.
Good.
I finished it last night. As I kept saying, I can only read one book at a time, and I had to finish Cooking with Picasso, which, by the way, was delicious in every way. I can't wait for you all to read it.
Well, I get fined if I've read part of the book. But I haven't finished it because we never really made specific rules regarding what was a finable action. And I just had trouble getting into it.
Okay, you can get away with it this time. But I think in order for our book club to be successful, everyone should read the entire book.
So is it that terrible to put $1 in the fine jar, Bobby? If you haven't finished the book, I think you should be fined.
Eunice, Bobby's right. We never actually made a rule where we said you have to finish the entire book. So let's just let the fine go now. But from now on, everybody should read the entire book or else they'll have to put $1 in the fine jar.
Thank you, Lauren.
Well, I'm going to jump right in. Okay, can any of you relate to Daniel?
Daniel? Who's Daniel?
He's the son who thinks his dad has lost it. I related more to Rose. She's who I used to be, the wife who stood by her man.
Really, Lauren? Of all the people in the book to discuss, you chose Daniel? Personally, I like Nick.
Oh, of course you would. Give her a choice and she'll always pick the bad boy.
Oh, Mother, you do understand me.
I've got to take this. Looks like it could be a client. It's coming in on the business line.
Well, here's another rule. No phone interruptions.
Unless it's a business call. If a client calls me during book club, I have to take it. I can't afford to turn away any business. Things have slowed down since I've gotten some bad reviews on Yelp. I think they're all from the same person, Alice of Alice's Supreme Cuisine. I've got to meet her and let her know that I'm not her competition, that we're serving a totally different clientele.
And to tell her to knock it off with the fake bad reviews.
Hello, Lauren Bennett here. How can I help you?
Hello, I'm Jyoti Patel. I live in Laguna Woods and I'm very worried about my neighbor Sherry. Now, I'm not a busybody, but her husband died last year, and I keep an eye on her. The new gardener has been giving Sherry's lawn and shrubbery extra attention. He's at her house every day doing something, planting bulbs, pruning her lemon tree, sweeping her patio. And when he finishes, he goes around the back and stays there for a long time. And I can't see what's going on, but it worries me.
What do you think he's up to?
He seems like a nice guy, and he's been fixing up the rest of the cul-de-sac. It's never looked so good.
Well, I don't really understand the problem. It sounds like he's doing his job. What gate do you live in?
I live at gate 9. I know it all seems perfectly innocent, but he just asked her out for coffee. And I'm sure I saw a wedding ring on his hand. Can you please check him out? Here, I took his picture with my cell phone.
Interesting. I'll get on it right away, and I will get back to you.
Thank you.
Bye. I'm back. Anyway, it was a new client, but she had a really odd request. However, clients mean money, so I'm going to get right back to her as soon as book club's over.
But
Lauren, we've made a new rule, and no calls during book club unless it's a business call.
Oh, that's fine with me.
Bobby, are you going to be fine, Monitor, in case we get phone calls? After all, most of my business is on the phone too, remember?
That could be dangerous for Bobby and Eunice. They're the only ones who wouldn't be getting business calls.
Well, I'll just keep my phone turned off.
I always turn my phone off when I'm on a Zoom meeting.
Let's deal with the rules of fining later. Let's get back to the book. Okay, what about Daniel? I'm sure somebody here can relate to the problem of never being able to please their parents.
Oh, wow, can I ever. That's my MO. But, by this time in life, I'm used to it. It was hard on me when we were kids since I was living with the golden girl.
Wasn't golden, but I never did get into your type of trouble.
Well, not that you got caught at anyway. Almost golden then. So let's talk about Nick. You gotta admit, he was a genius at how he organized the whole thing.
Again, wrong choices. Marilyn, this is how you always bring problems on yourself.
I would be devastated if I lost all my stuff. Everything. The guy Nick was horrible.
Yeah. Scammers are all over the place. Some rip off all your things, like your money, your jewelry, your clothes, and then they disappear. And then other scammers just take everything from you and then kill you. It makes me so angry. Almost wishing I had been a prosecutor.
Lauren, we're talking about Nick, the guy in the book here, not Ben. Nick is a made-up character in a fictional story.
I know. It's just that whenever I think of that big fake smile on Ben's face, it gets me so mad. Oh, but anyway, I think if all my things were stolen, I'd look at it as an opportunity to start over again, all fresh.
Yeah.
Plus, I get a payout from the insurance company, which of course would be totally legal.
Oh my God. Marshall just put in an order for crab cake sliders with strawberry vinaigrette spinach salad. Oh, undernotes. He has the nerve to ask for a family discount. And he left X's and O's.
Oh, no.
Oh, brother.
Oh, are you going to give him a discount?
No, absolutely not.
Raise the price for Marshall.
Yeah.
You know, the price of crab fluctuates. And so, in this case, for him, I think crab is fluctuating 75%.
Yes. And Charlie and I will be happy to deliver it. Not. Tell him he'll have to pick it up himself. Oh, wait, no. That would sound like you're trying to get him to come over. Never mind.
And thank goodness he can't leave the house with that ankle monitor on.
Oh, yeah. And tell Marshall Mouse that you have way too many full-paying, regular clients to take care of for you to bother with him. Let him suffer.
You know, regarding Nick, I think that ripping off seniors should be a capital crime punishable by death.
Isn't that a little extreme, Lauren? I mean, you might be getting a little too emotional about this book and this topic.
No, well, the way things are these days, he'd probably just get a slap on the wrist.
And the cops would take him out for a burger lunch on his way to jail.
Huh.
I feel sorry for all those people whose lives were affected by Nick. I bet there's a lot of seniors who never recovered emotionally, not to mention losing all of their prized possessions.
Well, I felt sorry for him. I mean, bouncing around from foster home to foster home, that's a terrible way to grow up, the poor thing. I think we should give him some grace.
Unbelievable. You and I are on the same wavelength, sis.
Well, for entirely different reasons. I mean, you're attracted to his bad boy persona, and I can't imagine going through life without the love and support of my parents.
Now that's right. Both of you girls always had my love and support.
Love, I believe. Support? You sure had a funny way of showing it.
Oh, excuse me. I have to take this call.
You realize that you'll have to put $1 in the fine jar. Cough it up.
Well, so be it. The call is from a nice someone I met at the pool. He was in the next lane, and so we said a few words to each other at the end of each lap. He was kind of cute, and get this, he carried all of his swimming stuff in his briefcase.
A briefcase? Don't go any further. Let me ask you this. Did he ask you to sign a dating rules and permission contract?
Well, yes, he did. Why?
You met Nelson.
Hello, Bobby. I'd like to get together with you, and if you don't mind my saying, the sooner the better.
Well, absolutely. That would be great. I'd love to try one of those cute little restaurants in Laguna Beach. How does that sound?
Well, that sounds fine. But before we do that, I need to meet with you so we can go over a few things.
But what do you mean?
Well, I was perusing the dating contract I asked you to sign, and I noticed that you hadn't initialed all of the boxes.
Well, can't we do that over dinner?
Well, no, that wouldn't be wise. What if we are overcome with attraction for one another? I need to make sure you have initialed everything, especially line item 42.
If this call of hers goes on any longer, Bobby will be financing our fine jar trip.
Morgana, give her a break. She needs some positive attention for a change. Bobby, what did he want?
Well, he wants to go out to lunch with me.
Nelson, right? I met him at the memorial service for Jane. We had a nice little natter. Now the man has potential. You should get together with him as soon as possible. And don't make it lunch. That's not at all romantic. Have dinner in Laguna Beach.
Well, that's what I suggested. And he said it sounded nice, but I have to meet with him first to finish signing the contract.
I don't understand. What kind of contract must you sign to go out for dinner?
Just like he asked Jane to sign. I, fill in the blank, give Nelson what's-his-name permission to kiss me. Sign here, initial here.
And I, fill in the blank, give Nelson permission to touch my breast. Sign here. Okay, now, initial here for over the clothes. And now, initial here for under the clothes. Why, I'm sorry, but I wrote that damn contract.
Stop. You're going to scare the pants off of Bobby. Or is that one of the lines in the contract?
Well, I think it was kind of sweet that he doesn't want to make any moves unless he has my permission. I'm going to sign the contract, I think.
Dating contract, line items, attorneys. I don't understand dating today. No wonder the birth rate has gone down. Bobby, I always trusted you when you were dating as a teenager. But you know, in recent days, your judgment seems a little off. Sign this thing if you must. Go ahead, but don't forget. In between bites, wear your mask, keep proper social distance, and for God's sake, no sex until he takes the COVID test.
Welcome, everybody, to the first meeting of our book club.
Why so formal, Lauren? Sorry, I had to go close the door between the rooms.
Should we start again? Lauren, we've made a new rule, and no calls during book club unless it's a business call.
That's fine with me.
Morgana's sound went away.
What if we are overcome with attraction for each other, for one another? I need to make sure you have initialed everything, especially line item 42.
Okay. Is Mark going to use that cell phone next week? Okay. Sharon, again, you're muted.
Okay. I'm either thinking we're just going to pick up the computer and put it in another room for him, or he'll be on the iPad and have his lines printed out.
Well, I don't have to have the phone to my ear?
Yes, you do have to have the phone to your ear, so we can't have you on Zoom on the phone, because then we'll just see your ear.
Oh. Hello, Bobby. Hello, Bobby. Hello,
Wax in
Bobby.
there.
Hello, Bobby.
Probably just pick up the computer and put it in another room, because then that's the other screen.
I know you by ear.
You realize we just recorded that.
Yeah.
And this is
That's
a perfect blooper.
Yes,
this whole recording is sort of like maybe the first read through.
What if we are overcome with attraction for one another?